have a really exciting video, at least for me. I love what this video is about. It's about something that I made. I love making things. So this is what this video is going to be about. It's about me and the shoe that I made. I believe I completed it last year actually. Was it a year ago? Yeah, about a year ago. I completed it like in February a year ago. But it is about these amazing platform heel shoes that are multicolored and also have a lot of gemstones and bedazzling all over it that are in the shape of stars. Can you see that? Like, I'm gonna probably do a close-up of like a close-up video of these, but yes, look at these shoes. So I'm gonna be talking about that today. So first thing I want to talk about is what I was inspired by. So I'm a huge fan of Marc Jacobs, the designer, and for these shoes I was inspired by Marc Jacobs. I think it was spring summer 2017 is the fashion show that I was inspired by these. Now his shoes are referred to as Kiki boots, but the ones from the 2017 collection, the spring summer 2017 collection, looked like this. And I wanted to do something similar to that, but I didn't want to do the same exact thing. Like, I think his are just like a straight, like they're just like gemstones going up and down, straight line, you know, standard. And I wanted to do something a little bit different because I didn't want to make it the exact same. I just wanted to be inspired by it. So I made mine in a star formation instead of like a vertical stripe formation. Next, I want to talk about why I did not film the process. So I was planning on filming the process of this shoe, but I changed my mind like at the last minute before I started. One is because it would have taken too long to film. One thing about me is that I tend to, like, if I don't finish something within one day or one sitting, it takes me a really long time to get back into the swing of like finishing something. And I knew that that was going to happen to this shoe as well. I knew that this was going to take me a little bit longer than it should have. And I'm someone who will just like forget to film. Like, I'm just someone who will like film one part and then like forget to film the next time. So I just decided to like not do it. The second reason why I didn't film it is because this is my first time using gemstones. Like, this is my first time bedazzling literally anything, and the process was very tedious and very long, and one thing I didn't want to do was mess up on camera. So these shoes actually took me a long time to complete. I would say it took me about one whole year to complete. Some of those reasons were because of personal that I'll get into, but other reasons were definitely logistical. Like, for instance, I had ordered the gemstones that I have on the shoe. I had ordered those like late March, and I didn't receive them until late May, and they were supposed to take about 2 weeks to get to me, but they ended up taking 2 months. And it wasn't because of the shipper, it was actually because of the mailing company that I was with. I was getting my stuff mailed to like a mailing like facility, but what ended up happening was that, like, I guess they had accidentally gave my package to someone else at the time, and it took me another 2 months for me to get my package. And then after that, I don't think I started these shoes until July. So it took me a while to like get the ball rolling on these. Second reason why these shoes took me a while to do also is because I have a really bad like attention span, and as well as like I have really bad time management. So like for me, if I do something right, if I like am running out of time and I'll tell myself like, oh, I'm just gonna finish it tomorrow. My tomorrow is not like a regular person tomorrow. My tomorrow is usually a few weeks later, or sometimes a few months later, which is what happened with these shoes. Like, I would like do something to the shoes, whether it's painting or bedazzling a part of it, and I would be like, well, I'm just gonna finish it tomorrow, knowing darn well that my tomorrow would probably be 3 months after, which is why it took so long for me to complete. So the materials that I used to create the shoe, I think I'm gonna start with the shoe itself. So I did get the shoe from Dolls Kill. Dolls Kill is probably the only brand that I know of that does a similar silhouette to Marc Jacobs and his boots. So I really wanted something similar to the silhouette. Like, if you look at the silhouette of these shoes and look at like Marc Jacobs boots between the years of 2016 and I would say 2018, Dolls Kill does something very similar to that silhouette, and I really wanted that. Number two is the gemstones. So the gemstones I actually got from AliExpress. I was trying to look at Hobby Lobby and Joann's Fabrics, but Hobby Lobby and Joann's fabrics didn't have the gemstones that I was looking for, I bought 15 bags of gemstones, each different sizes, and that all came to $35 to about $40 plus shipping. And I think that's a really good deal, because I think if I would have went with Hobby Lobby or Joann's and I did have the gemstones that I was looking for, that would have ran me about $60, and I just did not have the money for that at the time. The next thing I used was English paints, of course, on the shoes. I didn't use acrylic because I felt like acrylic would have started crackling at this point in time. So I think that the going with English paints really worked. So on to, do I have any regrets about making these shoes? Absolutely, okay? Anytime I make something, sometimes I do have regrets, sometimes I don't. With these, I absolutely did have regrets with these. The first regret I have is that I didn't paint the base of both of the shoes. So the platform and the heel, I didn't paint completely the base of both. So if you look at both of my shoes, they don't look exactly the same. This one is slightly darker than this one, like when it comes to the base of the shoe, because I did not paint the base of this, and for some reason I thought I would be fine, but I was not fine. So the second regret that I have of these shoes is the base of these shoes. I actually like the color that I chose, but if you look closely at these shoes, there's a very like streaky look to them, and the reason for that being is because when I first got these shoes, they were completely stark white. Like the whole thing was white, and I thought that was really perfect because I didn't have to like prep it. I didn't have to prep the shoe, but that was also my mistake. I thought I didn't have to prep the shoe, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna paint over everything. And the thing is, the English paints for this part of the shoe as well as the back part of the shoe worked out fine, but I don't know, I think the English paint that I used for the shaft of the shoe didn't work, because that one is a lot more streaky, and I think what I should have done was prep the shoe. Like I should have just went over with a white base and prepped the shoe better than I did. The third regret that I have, and I don't know if I can really call it a genuine regret. If I wanted to change it, I could, but it's the zipper part. I didn't like, when I first made these shoes and when I first completed it, the one thing I didn't like is I didn't like how stark the zipper portion was. I wished it was a different color, but like I don't think that could be helped. Like I don't think was any way that I could paint this. Like I probably could go in and try to see if I could paint it, but I don't really want to. And now looking at it today, it's not like a big deal to me, but at the time when I first like really finished these, I was like, oh, I don't like how white the zipper is, how stark white the zipper is compared to how colorful the shoe is. So that is all about my shoes that I made that I really love. But the next portion of this is going to be me trying them on and just showing you how they look on my feet.